Hey guys, before you start watching the video, I felt after editing everything that there has to be a little bit of story behind why White Castle is what it is. White Castle is a fast food chain in the United States that is primarily in the Northeast and Midwest, with some outliers like Arizona has a store. There's a 3 or 4 stores around Nashville, Tennessee, and now there's one in Orlando, Florida. Florida having such a high amount of transplants from the Northeast and the Midwest, like my wife, they have grown up around White Castles. White Castles, in at least in the New Jersey, New York area where I'm familiar with, they're usually in working class neighborhoods. They're known to have bulletproof plexiglass where you order your food. In other words, they're not in the best of neighborhoods. It's very cheap food. It's I wouldn't say it's world class. It's just like I said, if you grew up not having a lot of money, White Castle was fine dining, and I'm pretty sure that you can attach happy memories going to this place. Where I was standing in line, the couple that were behind us, they met at a White Castle in high school, and it was their wedding anniversary, and they wanted to celebrate by going to White Castle. They met back in New Jersey where they were from, and most of the people there were just like us, from up north. They just want to recapture whatever memory, whatever moment White Castle brings to them. And now that they have one in Orlando, here it is. A lot of people were the two guys in front of us ended up buying 60 burgers a piece. That's 120 burgers. I honestly don't know if they're gonna consume that many or they just buy them for family, for friends. Fact is that was a very common order among people. I ordered 20 burgers and 3 large fries, and that's about it. The kids and I just consumed the heck out of that. But the place was basically packed with people that some people, like I said, they just recapturing whatever part of back home it is. Other people, they were just curious because they're like, oh, we watched on the news that this place has been had opened, and there was like people waiting for 5 hours. And while we were there, we ended up waiting 2.5 hours to get our burgers. The drive through line was about 3 to 4 hours on a Sunday afternoon, 2.5 weeks after this place opened. And when we left, people were still coming in. I like White Castles. Will I go back to do the same thing? No, I probably just have completed my to-do list. But that's about it. And in the future, I'm just gonna wait for it to just be like a normal place. That's what I was telling my kids. Part of the fun of going to White Castle is you park, you walk in, you get your burgers, you get in your seat in your car, and you walk off, and that's it. You drive off. You don't stay here half of your Sunday waiting for burgers. But that's what it is. White Castles are specific to a region in the United States. They're not everywhere, even in those states where they're located. So it's a very like regionalized type of food. The White Castles can be found in the frozen aisle at supermarkets, and that's why some people were interested in going to the restaurant to find out what all the hoopla is about. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, the ones that are found in the frozen aisle are pretty mediocre. So with that said, please enjoy the video. I hope you have a good time. We certainly had a good time going to get the burgers. My wife is angry at me because we spend so much time on food that she considers beneath her. So enjoy the video.
Tortillas.
Yes. Yes, White Castle. Finally, a dream come true. White Castle is nothing but happy memories for me.
Go to Crystal.
And no, that's trash. And finally, here in my home state and in my hometown of Orlando, Florida, White Castle. Let's go enjoy the mighty goodness that Kumar and Harold will be proud of. All right, come here, guys. All right, guys. So you guys gonna have White Castle for the first time. This is amazing. White Castle for me reminds you of happy memories. Visiting my family. No, you have never had it.
At like the supermarket.
Oh, it's not the same. This is completely different. One of the things when I was a kid in Puerto Rico, I used to watch a lot of cable TV, and there would be White Castle commercials, and I was crazy about it. And then in '88, I went to visit my family in New York, and they took me to White Castle. And since then, I've been a fan. The last time I had White Castle out of a restaurant, I was working in New Jersey, and I drove 2 hours out of my way to go to one. And that was in 2017. So I haven't had White Castles in 5 years out of the restaurant, so this is gonna be awesome. So let's go wait in line and see what goodness is waiting for us, because White Castle is awesome. All right, come here, guys. All right, guys. So you guys gonna have White Castle for the first time. This is amazing. White Castle for me reminds you of happy memories. Visiting my family. No, you have never had it.
At like the supermarket.
Oh, it's not the same. This is completely different. One of the things when I was a kid in Puerto Rico, I used to watch a lot of cable TV, and there would be White Castle commercials, and I was crazy about it. And then in '88, I went to visit my family in New York, and they took me to White Castle. And since then, I've been a fan. The last time I had White Castle out of a restaurant, I was working in New Jersey, and I drove 2 hours out of my way to go to one. And that was in 2017. So I haven't had White Castles in 5 years out of the restaurant, so this is gonna be awesome. So let's go wait in line and see what goodness is waiting for us, because White Castle is awesome. Shortly after the 2004 Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle movie, that put the White Castle franchise on the forefront of Americans that probably were not familiar with it. White Castle started having their food available on the frozen aisle, and that's how most Americans consume White Castles today. But I am of the belief that a restaurant is better. Yes, absolutely. The food at the restaurant tastes much better than the frozen kind, and that's what I believe in. And also the experience going to the castle, like I said, for people that had the opportunity to have it up north, it's just part of the experience. So to be this far south and to be able to have White Castle is truly an experience on its own. Alright, we finally made it in. Not quite the wait that Harold and Kumar had to have with all the adventures, but quite honestly, just as exhausting. So we are only feet away from eating the goodness of White Castle. All right, DJ. So you're feet away from eating your first White Castles. What are you feeling right now?
It's just fast food.
Okay, but have you ever tasted the goodness of the beef with those magical onion crystals that give this delicious flavor that nobody can contain themselves? Look at this place; it's packed.
Yes.
Okay, well, you're gonna be a believer once we're done here today. I said, how you feel about your first White Castles? No? Just excited. Okay, good. All right, my friend, so let's wait. I may purchase a t-shirt, I don't know. did. All right, my friends, so there we go. We finally made our purchase of deliciousness. Now we have to wait.
Go home and frame the receipt.
Yeah, oh, you're right.
So they were both ordering separately.
Yeah, well, smart.
Yeah, I guess so. However, if it's really just to eat the food, then you bet.
Well, that was by my wife 2.5 hours. We got the burgers. We got 20 and 3 orders of fries. And I am not coming back until this dies down, to be honest with you. It was an experience. And we'll finish the video consuming the goods. All right, guys. So we are home. And we're going to eat White Castle. Well, the boys are going to eat White Castle for the very first time. And I'm going to... well, that's a little bit dark. And I'm going to have White Castle for the first time since 2017. So, everybody grab a burger.
Okay.
Okay? Wait a second. Wait. Because it's a special occasion, let's say a blessing over this deliciousness. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Blessed are you, our Lord, our God, King of the universe, who brings forth bread from the earth. Amen. So here we go. Oh,
Okay, supermarket.
you like it?
Mm-hmm. Tastes like the supermarket.
I don't think so. I think it's very moist. Very very the onion flavor is delicious.
Tastes pretty similar to the.
You like it? Will you wait 2.5 hours for this?
I mean, I can make a burger at home.
Okay, so we have some skeptics. Me on the other hand. Woo! Delicious. So that's the end of the video. Usually the channel is about the soccer or football clubs that I follow. So if you're into that or you're looking for a team to follow, please follow my other content. From time to time I post videos like this where I post things that I find interesting. With that said, give me a thumbs up. Thank you very much. And we're gonna kill this 20 burgers and fries pretty soon. See you guys.